Welcome back to Doc's Hot Shop Forge. So today we're going to make a draw knife. I have a piece of W2, probably. It's an old file that I forged out, which is 16 by 6. So that's 1/4 inch by 5/8. It is 12 centimeters long, so that's almost 5 inches. It's probably about 1/4 inch short. And what I have here is some mild steel. It is 20 by 10, so nominally 3/8 by 3/4, and I have 22.5 centimeters, which is nominally 9 inches. This will need to be forged down to the same width as this, as the steel. So that's the first thing. So let's get this hot, forge it out. We'll clean up the surfaces afterwards, lay them on top of each other, get them up to welding heat, and go from there. So let's have some fun and let's get things hot. First thing we're going to do, get it down to size. Half of it done. I mean, every handle. How much longer did that get? Ah, almost an inch. Now, because the mild steel got so much longer, I figure why waste it? Why not get cutting edge material a little bit longer and just make a slightly bigger draw knife. So I've drawn it down to 5mm, and now I'm drawing it back down to 16ish mil width, and that should get us probably close to 2 centimeters. So I've ground and fluxed the surface, so all I need to do is lay the tool steel on top, bring it back up to heat. The flux will liquefy and let the two come to close contact, and there'll be just enough little points of contact that it'll weld at those points and hold. Solid 2 centimeters. Okay. Take its scuff. Let's clean up this side so we're ready to weld. Now, a little trick if you don't have marks, you can use your anvil face to gauge where the center of things are. So I'm using the stick out here and here for the body, and then I'm using the gap between the ends of the steel and the sides of the anvil, and that should be reasonably well centered. Very gently get that up to temperature. Now, this is going to be a little bit tricky because I'm not wiring it. I'm just letting it sink into the molten flux so it makes good contact, and that will usually give you a couple of spots where it just tacks itself together, and then very gently you just give it a couple of little taps to further set it back into the fire, and usually you're good to go. Now there are two schools of thought. Start in the middle, work your way out either way, or start at one end and work your way along. But as you can see, now we're going to focus on the ends, get those scarves in. sure that's pretty well welded. The reason for doing it this way is so, nominally speaking, this tool steel ends up where we need it on the flat. No, it's not coming apart. Essentially, we're going from this down to, and this will end up kind of like that, with this seam being invisible and this seam ultimately going to be forged in and ground away a little bit. Oh, these tongs are starting to get... I want to take it down to about 5-6 millimeters. Because I want it a little more rectangular. That's the cutting steel. Now the right thickness. Almost got a nice square edge to it. In a minute, I can start drawing out the tangs. As you can see, it barely glowing. Not that a bit too hot. So that's what I'm going to leave off. The blade is forged to rough. This is the tool steel edge side. It's cooling off after its third normalizing cycle at the moment, so still way too hot to touch. Some specs on it. Blade thickness, I think, is just on 6mm. Five millimeters, so shade under 1/4 inch. And it is, how wide? 25mm wide, so solid inch wide, 20cm long or 8 inches, good long tangs, so it should be a good knife. I'll cover the grinding, heat treat and handles in the next video. So if you've enjoyed this one, hit the thumbs up, feel free to share on social media, and if you haven't already subscribed, I'd love it if you hit that subscribe button. When you do, don't forget, ring the notification bell. So get out to your shop, have some fun. This is actually a lot of fun. Welded edge, clean as, couldn't be happier. But above all, stay safe, and I'll catch you for the next one.